Deco here. I mentioned having friends who are so deep into League of Legends addiction hole that I am sure they will check out 2xKO. But with fighting games being as broad and as confusing as car games, with different types and styles of play, where should they even start if they want to get a leg up in the competition and not tilt the hell out of their minds when someone starts spamming lows? Welcome to Play Fighting Games, a series on anything and everything I love about fighting games.
Meteors and ass!
To hopefully convince my friends that it's Mamo, baby!
Light punch!
Or convince you, dear viewer, to get into these uniquely fighting game experiences. To know what game to recommend, we need to figure out what the hell is 2xKO. To begin with this quest, Riot Games did not do us many favors with how mechanically dense and complicated 2xKO will be. I am someone who plays FGs casually, and even I found 2xKO to be overwhelming. Fuses, unique characters, a million mechanics, dynamic save,
We're now calling dynamic save break.
retreating guard that's not to be confused with pushback. It's like the deadlock of fighting games, a hero shooter MOBA with FPS mechanics and deep nuanced movement. To be as close as I can with what it is, at its core, 2xKO is a versus fighter like Marvel vs Capcom, but also sort of an anime game like Guilty Gear. This means there's not much air movement shenanigans like MVC3, but there are borderline illegal mix-ups where you have to hold back or down back to block, assuming you know which way is back. So what game is the best to prepare yourself with? My immediate thought was Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Same devs, almost the same back and forth with similar-ish control schemes, and gimmicks like tags and megazords, but I'm not about to recommend a game with less than 10 players. If they're playing amongst themselves, it would work, which means I could also recommend Dragon Ball FighterZ, an anime versus game with unique mechanics which can get complicated and overwhelming for someone with zero experience. But then again, the player base, which leads me to my actual recommendation, Guilty Gear Strive. A simpler Guilty Gear game with a healthy online player base to keep the dead game allegations at bay. It has interesting enough mechanics that can keep an avid experiencer of 200 years of cumulative game design experience thoroughly entertained. Resource management that allows expression of play and the somewhat easy to figure out combo system called Magic Series that would make even mashing a bunch of buttons look cool because the game looks cool. So if they or you start prepping for 2xKO, make sure to hit me up so I can finally have someone to play with. And remember, play fighting games!